important thing about our call is that it is recorded. Hello, everybody, and welcome to yet another episode of Prife 101's weekly program. And today I am so pleased that we have someone really special with us. We have the supplier of the Scalar Energy products here to talk to us about the product and what it does. But allow me to pass the role of emceeing over to our weekly MC who I see has logged in, Mr. VV Wong. Coach Victor, go ahead.
Hi, happy afternoon from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And to everyone who is now tapped in, I only say two things. Thank you for being on time. You are the people who really treasure life and always be on time. Mr. Mugi, coach, you are also good. You started the program 5-10 minutes ahead. So all we can say is our life is all about energy. Our life is all about health. Our life is all about happiness. And once we have this, everything is possible. With that in mind, it's good that I want to welcome everyone. And of course, for the next 2-3 minutes, if anyone would like to tell me, maybe Teresa, you're from Brisbane. Can someone, everybody, say hi and type, where are you from? Jeremy Louis, are you from Malaysia? Oh, you're the speaker, Mike.
Hey,
My goodness, man. Jeremy, I haven't seen you for a long time now. Joel, Bridget, where are you from? Bridget, you seem like from New Zealand, or Bridget, where are you from? Bridget. Okay, Hannigan Sentiment. Can you all please, those who are not in Malaysia, kindly tell us or type where you're from. So very quickly, I will be able to shift this to the speaker himself. But before I say anything else, ladies and gentlemen, I want you all to give a very big thumbs up and join me in congratulating Mugi. We have this idea called the 101. And every Monday since then, we have been booked to the brim and learning new things. And today, we are learning from the energy man himself. So, Heiko, Sentiment, you seem like you are from Poland or Ireland, or where are you from? Please switch off.
Dr. Heiko is from Oslo. Hi, Dr. Heiko.
Wow, Oslo. Wow. That is country I've never been, man. I love to
Been a
go.
while.
it's beautiful.
I think Del Galang is definitely from Australia. Okay, thank you. I think we want to make it short and sweet, and so I like to pass the limelight to one and only Mr. Jeremy himself, who believes very much in this business of energy, and he is the one master, my grandmaster, who taught me about Scalar energy in my short acquaintance with him. Please hold your questions to the end, but feel free to type in the questions as we go along so that we can keep the questions in line. The earlier you type the questions, the earlier Jeremy will answer those questions. And then only if time permitted, then hands up. I will definitely tell you one thing for sure. In my acquaintance of training, no one knows about Scalar energy like Jeremy Louis. I'd like to repeat that. In my business of training and coaching, no one knows anything more like Jeremy in terms of Scalar energy. And he has been this business for many, many years. He lives by it, he breathes by it, he believes in it 300%. Now, ladies and gentlemen, why I said 300%? Because we had a joke. I said, Jeremy, tell me what 300%. 100% is because the energy in our life, the healthier you are, the more energy we have, the more life. I say, you're right. And then he said, the second thing about the second 100% is believe in what I do. I don't build a network. I don't do network. I just help people with this product. And so what's the third 100%? Third 100% told me focus. All these years, he's been focusing with these products, helping people all around the world, not only in Malaysia. So with that in mind, I want to pass the floor very quickly to do the sharing by Jeremy Louis or Mr. Mugi. You'd like to add anything else?
Maybe as a final note, I'm very happy to see so many people here in this call. Scalar Energy and Scalar Energy products are something that have been with so many people for a very long time, and I'm really pleased to see so many experts, people who really deeply understand scalar energy as well, also with us in this call. So I believe it's going to be a very productive call. I'm very pleased to see So many familiar names here. Thank you, Daisy, for logging in from Indonesia, Titan Muna from Malaysia, Ida from Manila, and Del Galang Bean from Australia. Dr. Heiko is I believe he might be the first person to purchase the Scalar watch, at least from Europe. So, Dr. Heiko, I'm happy to see you here in this call, and you will find all of the answers for all the questions you want here. And not forgetting Mr. John Scavola, who is the leading expert of scalar energy in the US. I'm really happy to see John Scavola in this call. Joel from California, Mr. Samuel from Ghana. So happy to see all of you here. And now I'll officially hand the floor over to Mr. Jeremy to educate all of us on the Prife Scalar Energy product range and what we can do with that. Mr. Jeremy, over to you.
Hey, hi everybody. Good afternoon. Okay.
Good afternoon.
I am very, very, very happy to be here and given the opportunity to share this incredible product range that we are sharing with you today. All right. First and foremost, I would like to introduce myself. Again, my name is Jeremy Louis. Okay. And I am the technology provider. Oh, my PowerPoint is not responding. Okay, technology provider and product consultant on the scalar energy range of products for Prife International. Now, I've been in the business for more than almost 20 years with scalar energy. So I'm still on a learning curve. This incredible energy is just blown my mind. Even until today, as I see more and more testimonies, the health that been generated by merely by just using this product. So without further ado, I would like to run through with you guys. Okay, time is precious. Scalar energy merchandise. Now, first and foremost, the number one question is, what is scalar energy and who discovered scalar energy? Well, James Maxwell was the first scientist to have discovered scalar energy back in the mid-1800s. All right, to the mid to late 1800s, he was already exploring. But then, of course, we all know that the technology of those days was way behind where we are today. And decades later, another chap took over. It's called Einstein. Einstein continued his work and discovered the theory of relativity, which is somehow connected to the energy that we are living in. And finally, we have Nicholas Tesla. Okay, Nicholas Tesla, for many years, he have demonstrated the existence of this energy. He works to harness this energy. Sorry, there was something wrong with my, I need to fix this. Give me a moment.
Okay, sure.
All right, I'm back. Okay, sorry. I was trying to use my headphone, but it's not giving me the right. It's coming back with a bit of a feedback. All right. Now, for many years, Nicholas Tesla has actually demonstrated the existence of this energy. He works to harness this energy without the needs for wires. Okay. So let's skip all that and jump straight to where I would find you guys will be very interested in. Now, scalar energy is found in everywhere. All life is energy. Every nerve impulse in your body is an electric current. Okay. Every cell in your body is a mini battery pumping out 70 to 90 millivolts when we are healthy. Our muscles are powered by chemical engineer. The food that we eat for dinner, for lunch, also is the fuel for life. So we are basically energy beings. Okay, eating is like putting fuel into our body. Digestion is nothing more than a slow form of burning that produces the energy for your body to live on. So that itself is definitely an absence of this electrical activities in our brain, in our body. Now, when someone call it a day, all right. When someone calls it a day, you will not be able to detect the energy on the body anymore. It will slow down and close off. That's when we start to, we call it a day. Now, what do I mean by energy in all forms of life? Energy is everywhere. When an animal gets sick, they don't go to the pharmacy, nor they see a doctor. They hide in the bushes. And the bush, the trees, the ground, the air is all vibrating with the same energy. And animals just, even a simple cat, when a cat is not feeling well, they run into the bushes and they lay there and recover. It's all part of self-healing, which is something we call energy medicine. The animals themselves knows it. So how do you make energy wave? Now with modern science and technology, we have progressed to that. Now the technology that we are using is the 5th generation, which is the latest. We have been evolved from generation 1 to back in 20 years ago when I first started this business, we were using the 2nd generation. Right now we are using the 5th generations of Scalar technology. Every living organism has energy. So the question is how do we embed this amazing energy into the products of Fusion Excel? Okay, now give you another example. You have seen people doing all forms of exercise in all cultures throughout the centuries. Like the Chinese, they would do some Tai Chi, which will create the Qi. All right, Qi is a form of energy. In other cultures, they call it aura, prana, Ki, Reiki, or the most commonly known in the Western world is called the life force. Now, if you were to practice yoga, your energy level and your health will be more optimum. I'm sure you are, for those of you who practice this ancient art will agree with me. Yoga is very good to enhance your energy, to align your chakra. But we are not going into that direction. We are going to talk about Prife and harnessing the same energy, but without going through the tedious Tai Chi or yoga and etc. Let's go back to us. What is the #1 selling gadget on earth right now? Could any of you tell me? Perhaps Mugi, I'm the only speaker here, so I guess one voice, there will be no answer. I won't be getting any reply. All right, the #1 selling gadget on, I heard somebody's laughing.
You are the man, you are the expert. No.
Yes.
Okay,
And
the
we're
#1
also
selling
getting
gadget
answers on the chat.
all right. Oh, all right, right. That's a chat. Okay. I'm so old school. Phone. That's right. Phone. I say it now. Oh. Where did my mouse go? Phone is the #1 gadget, right? We use a lot of it now. For instance, Facebook, okay, WeChat. It's incredible. I mean, this gadget is so amazing. Perhaps 20, 30 years ago, such a gadget do not even exist. We are just using a straight up dial phone that you have to dial, that is locked down to a wire, but not like our cell phone nowadays. It can do wonders. It do video and TikTok. Okay, that's another one. TikTok, Google, GPS, calculator, you name it. It is so essential it's so essential to us. It's so essential. It's very part of our daily life. Okay. I'm trying to remove the chat. It's blocking my view. Oh dear. Okay, there, it's gone. Okay, this is a global addiction. You can say that people, relationships has been compromised because people tend to be glued to the phone. But we can't do without our phone. A phone is a very critical part of our life. And the users are getting younger. Are you aware? They're getting younger and younger and even younger. Now, let me tell you the danger behind the phone. Okay. The phone emits out EMF, which is a form of radiation. EMF is short for electromagnetic frequencies, which derive not only from the phone, but from many other electronic gadgets. Okay, why the danger? EMF is harmful to your health, and let me explain why. Okay, there are lots of clinical studies and so on that warn us about the danger of radiation and microwave radiation, which is what our phone is using right now. Now, a few years ago, like 5-6 years ago, 250 scientists from 40 countries signed an appeal to the to World Health Organization and also United Nations Environmental Program for greater protection on EMF exposure. Many people are not aware of that, of the danger that is posed to us. But then again, we cannot do without our phone. It is so essential to our life. So what is the solution? Now, before I go to the solution, let me tell you another part. Smoking. Tobacco was invented 150 years ago. Okay, there were a lot of scientific studies and they connect it to cancer, especially cancer of the lung, cancer of the throat, cancer of the mouth, and yet cigarettes are being burned and burned by the billions of dollars every year. There were a lot of people advocating and warning the public of the danger of cigarette, yet nobody does anything until about 20 years ago. Most governments start to take this approach. They put warning signs on the cigarette boxes, all right? And they also stop advertisement on television and in cinemas and in other form of media, anything related to tobacco and cigarette smoking. So why? Because they realize the danger and they warn the users. Now, the same thing is going on with the billions of users of our cell phone. It has been tested and proven that the danger that it causes. Now, children they are younger, they have thinner skull, and the brain is developing. So, in a way, they are more likely to be affected. Now, I have seen children as young as 8 to 12 years old. They were found to have cancer, brain cancer, which is very sad because the trend that is moving right now, children are glued to televisions, glued to computer, tablets, and phones. So they are being exposed to this dangerous radiation called EMF, and it's eating them up. This is a photo taken years ago by a PIP. It's a heat generated on the face. You can see on the left and on the right side. There was a participant for this particular clinical trial test. He used the phone on one side of his face for 15 minutes, calling somebody on the other side of the room. After 15 minutes, we do a PIP test, a photograph, and show that the aura of the face has changed. It turned red. That means, in a way, his face has been microwaved slowly by the phone. PIP is short for polycontrast interference photography. So let us get back to this. Not only phone, as I said earlier, any other electronic gadgets. The bigger your plasma TV, the higher the radiation that is zapping you up. Now, not only that, as you walk down the streets, there'll be high tension wire up in the sky. That's why in many countries, no housing or building is supposed to be between 100 meters from any of these high tension wire. Yet, this has been breached. People living between 100 meters are still getting zapped by this powerful radiation, electromagnetic frequencies. And the cases of cancer is higher Statistics have proven. But why are these news not out? Because there are big powers behind it and suppressing all this kind of news. You only get the news that they want you to listen to, not the news that you are supposed to listen to. And another one, we live in a modern society, and Wi-Fi, we can't do without Wi-Fi. I'm sure everyone is on Wi-Fi right now with the internet, right? Now imagine Wi-Fi go through the walls. If you're in the next room or the room after that, you still get your Wi-Fi signal and it's strong. Now you have been zapped, okay? Wi-Fi is basically works like a microwave. It's moving on a different latitude. Being exposed to it in modern society, you are exposed to Wi-Fi. So what is the solution to it? We have something called the Prife shield. This will help drastically reduce the radiation that is affecting your body. That's the beauty of this product. Okay, now, since that we are just doing a Zoom, I can't do the demonstration to convince you the effectiveness, which is instant, the effectiveness of how it drastically reduces the EMF affecting your body. I hope one day I will be given an opportunity to share with you more of this. Now, here is a blood test, okay? 6 years ago, I engaged a medical technician to come over to my office. He brought along a microscope, okay? He brought along a microscope attached to a computer. And then we took a blood test of one of my friends. And we show it onto the screen, and you can see the blood cells. Now, before he uses the product, it's magnified on the screen, okay, on the laptop. So this is a screenshot of my friend's red blood cells. It's all clumped up together. Okay. That's before he uses the product, red blood cells, and then after. Now the difference on the picture on the right is that the red blood cells has unclumped. So to simplify it, when you unclump the red blood cells, the blood flows better. When the blood flows better, nutrition distribution is accelerated. And so is the oxygenation. Your oxygen improves too. And by just this merely unclumping of your red blood cells, a lot of our problem in our system, in our body, I mean, start to do self-healing because of better oxygenation and better distribution of nutrition. At the same time, there's a detoxification process going on. Okay, toxins are released from your body through your bowel, through your urine, when you go to your urine, when you urine, or when you perspire. So with the unclumping of the red blood cells, people who uses scalar energy, they will know, they will see the effect and the benefits almost immediately. There's the before on the left, and then on the right is the after. In contact with scalar energy. Now, our system, okay, is a very complex, God made us such a way. It's a very, very complex body, but it runs on blood and oxygen that we breathe through our nose. By merely improving your oxygenation, your stamina is better, your focus is better, you're more alert, and your body starts to go through a self-healing process. When nutrients are transported, that is one of the first benefits that you get using scalar energy. And the thing about scalar energy is you don't consume it. You just merely use it, wear it. Now, our body, these are some of the benefits that it can do when you use scalar energy for your body. Okay, I'll give you a short moment to read this while I'll run through.
Okay, thank you. Let's read through. Enhance blood circulation, reduce inflammation. It detoxifies the body easier and faster. It reduces body pain, increases stamina, fight cancer cells, strengthen our immune system, balances the system of our body, improve mental focus and concentration. Ladies and gentlemen, speeds up the healing process, and lastly, turns drinking water to living water. Thank you, Mr. Jeremy.
Okay, thank you, Victor. What do I do without you, bro? Okay, now let's go. What are the instant benefits that you get? All right. You will see there's an improvement of the strength, your flexibility, your balance, and your endurance. These are just some of the instant benefits that you get. Now, when you buy a product, okay, one of the product of Prife. Like currently, I just heard that the bangles are sold out. So I have to rush the second order out now. And again, the watch. Okay, now this watch is one of its kind. All right, very unique. If you ask me, I think Prife is the only one in the world that has a scalar energy watch at this moment. Okay, and I promise your president that I will keep it that way. All right. If anybody were to ask me for watches, scalar energized, I would say nope. It's only exclusively for Prife. Is that good, guys? So when you're wearing the product, when you're using the watch or the bangles, or perhaps in future there will be more products, you are not just buying a timepiece. You are buying something that improves your health. So you look at it from that perspective. What is the price that you put on your health? It's priceless. You are priceless. You're more than a thoroughbred. You are incredible. And you should live your life to the fullest. And to do that, you need to enhance your energy. Many of us are affected by all the radiation around us and the wrong diet and so on and so forth. So by using the products, man, you're going to be a different animal. Now, these are some of the books that I've been reading, like Flood Your Body with Oxygen, and the other book on the right is Electrical Nutrition, which we are talking about energy, scalar energy. And here's another couple of books that I'm reading right now. Can you see these, guys?
Yep. Flood
right,
your body with oxygen, man. Wow.
And this is called energy medicine.
Okay, we got it.
Many people don't look at energy as a medicine. They will rather go to a pharmacy and buy from a pharmaceutical something, which that is what they have been trying to do to you. Okay, and also like flood your body with the oxygen revolution. If you flood your body with more oxygen, you'll be surprised what you can do. Now, when we go for a run and we are out of breath, that is a very common phrase. You're out of breath and you're panting for breath because your body lacks oxygen. You exerted yourself. But when you use your body to tap into your inner body to get the oxygen that you want with the help of scalar energy, your health drastically improves. Your stamina improves. It is as simple as that. It's insane. So Chi or scalar energy is the energy of life. It's our red blood cells. Okay, the red blood cells are the one that is many of us eating the wrong diet and being affected by radiation all around. We loses our energy and we get weak. So when you uses this, the body, we have trillions and trillions of cells in our system. By harnessing the frequencies of energy, you see remarkable relief of conditions such as arthritis, depression, muscular and joint pain, and overall body dysfunction. Now, the benefits of scalar energy healing and regenerations are one of the major benefits of using scalar energy technology products, which is the 3 products that was just recently introduced to Prife, the shield, which we use for the electronic gadgets, and then the bangles and the watch. Now, this energy carried into our cells it enhance the products, provide many benefits. Okay, scaling energy energizes our cell, boosting our overall energy, heightening states and awareness and creativity. So I have, like I said, I have been doing this. I've been in this business for 20 over years, right? Even though I look younger than 20, many people say, Now, one of my favorite part about this energy is that it improves our immune system by 150 to 200%. And scalar energy stimulates growth of human lymphocytes. Okay, lymphocytes is a type of white blood cells that is part of our immune system. It has been clinically studied and proven that this energy wave help grow our white blood cells. Now, white blood cells are the one that we use for our immune system. Immune system functioning can be improved. What are the other benefits? Okay, the energy has a positive effect on our brain too. It improves mental focus, directly affecting our act as a natural anti-depression for the brain. So overall, the body cells are energized and the body is encouraged to function at an increased higher level. And also one of my favorite part is the inflammation on the body is reduced because of better oxygenation, better blood circulation, better distributions of nutrients within our body. Naturally, detoxification process begins, and by the detoxification, any inflammation, especially those that have reached the middle age and above, okay, you will know what inflammation is about. And with the inflammation being reduced, many of your aches in your body are drastically reduced. Okay, so now I want to give you a moment to read the one at the bottom. The human body is composed of trillions of cells, carry out specialized function, taking in nutrients from food and converting them into energy. And well, with that, I would end my short presentation for now, and I would like to open up the floor for any questions.
There'll be a lot of questions. Let's first and foremost, let's give a very big hand to Jeremy.
Thank you, thank you.
In fact, I know Jeremy for some years now, and one of my ex-partners from this Fusion XL sell, I think, millions of sets, Jeremy, through your hands, huh? And I was always remember last year during Chinese New Year when we were together, you were just talking about this Scalar watch, and now it's now a reality. So let me begin by congratulating you, the amount of attention, the amount of focus, the amount of time you spend on this Scalar energy. And because not only you're an expert, you know it, you walk it, you breathe it, you eat it. Huh? So I know there are a lot of questions from the floor. So I'd like to begin by everyone, please raise your hands or put in a chat box. Huh? Once you raise your hands, first come, first serve. Meanwhile, the chat box questions, I will leave it to Sir Jeremy to go through the questions while I think we go on the hands up campaign. The one who put up the hands now, perhaps Mr. Jeremy, Chief, you at least leave the sharing PowerPoints there, just in case you need to come back to some of the PowerPoints for reference. It'd be good to keep the PowerPoints. Anyway, everything is still on recording. So let's hit the floor. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure we are very enlightened by this Scalar energy. And so we hit the floor now.
Yes.
Mr. Muki, would you like to hit the road?
Yes, maybe I can kick this off. There have been some questions in the chat. Dr. Heiko has asked a few questions, and instead of me reading out the questions, Dr. Heiko, would you like to unmute and ask all of your questions? Thank you, Dr.
English is
Heiko.
much better than mine. So maybe you can read them out.
Okay, I will read them out, and if you have any clarifications, you can ask. So Dr. Heiko's first question was, how is it possible that the bracelet and the watch produce scalar energy without electricity? Question two, is about the EMF shielding of the Prife shield. And those are the two main questions from Dr. Heiko. Let's start with that. How do the watches, and it also echoes another question by Mr. Kiru. How exactly does the scalar energy stored? How is the scalar energy stored inside the scalar watch and the bangle? Mr.
Oh,
Jeremy?
good question. Good question. We don't use electricity in that form. This has been around here in Asia. We have been doing this for almost 20 years. We embed the energy. We have a special machine with special ingredients that the watch. All right. Okay. Let me show. Now, this is a Prife watch. All right. This is a Prife watch. Just to give you an idea. And the energy is put into these three part of the watch. The casing, okay, do you see the casing? It has the Prife logo engraved on it. Okay, let me see. Okay, I have to go towards my camera, not my photo. Okay, then the lock. And finally, the back part. Okay, now these three are the portion that we embed our energy into, not the mechanism of the watch. And the formula that we use, the ingredient that we use on this is where it makes a difference. We started doing this like 20 years ago. Perhaps you're not familiar with this part of the scalar energy. We don't use electricity, but during the process of the product, we use very high intensive electricity. You're right. It's during the process in our manufacturing plant, we do that. So to simplify it, we say we embed the energy into the products. Okay, second question.
The second question was, I used for my students and patients these EMF shields from nature's frequencies, but found that they were not good enough. So I'm very interested in the new scalar energy.
All right. Okay. Where are you from, by the way?
Norway, Oslo.
No. Wow, I love that place. I love that place. Okay. It's been a while since I was there. Norway. But the background that you use is not Norway. It looks so sunny.
No, that's where I have in a department and send my patients who are allergic to EMF, because this is no Cyprus. There's no 5G and no chemtrails.
Oh, okay. Smart move. Glad to know you, sir. Glad to know you.
All right.
Thank you
Wonderful,
very
Dr.
much.
Heiko. Thank you. Do you have any other questions?
That was a very good question.
Where can we get this?
That's a very good question.
Where can we get them?
Sorry, Mr. Mugi.
Yeah,
Mr.
the
Jeremy,
watches are now exclusively available via Prife International. We are currently in the process of making the arrangements to have them available in Europe, in the US, in all the markets that Prife serves. If the watches are currently not available in the back office of the country, of the stockist in your country, then you can also purchase them via international HQ, where if you go in the back office, just look under INT HQ, and we will ship these devices worldwide with no problems at all. So no matter where you are in the world, you would be able to get one of these watches. And
Thanks.
until we get them into the hands of our global stockists, you can buy them from our international HQ, and they'll be shipped via Malaysia.
Thank you,
Thank
Moji.
you.
And,
Mr. Mugi, may I say something, ladies and
Yes,
gentlemen?
in fact, Coach, I can hand it back over to you.
Thank you.
And for anyone who wants to ask questions, do raise your hand
Mr. Heiko, we'll come back
on
to you
Zoom.
right away. Thank you, Mr. Mugi. I want to say something which may avuncular hyped. Can I have the permission? Because Mr. Jeremy is a fact. I love watches. I collect. So tomorrow I'm picking up the watch for sure. The gold color one. The style of a watch is like the high-end watch Vacheron Constantine, priced at 44K US dollars. Now, when you wear our Prife, it looks exactly 44K and above. But without all the watches in the world, wherever you buy them, there's no scalar energy, which Jeremy Louis has impounded into our product for 20 over years, has developed this. And so, Jeremy, thank you for letting us, Prife International, to hold the rights to these watches. Yeah. Maybe in time to come, we may even design watches for boys and girls because parents are so rich, they can do it. But anyway, coming back to the question, if
That
this looks like a
decision-
designer watch and give you the power to enhance your body healthily, to fight off the anti-radiation, all that, I tell you, sorry, Jeremy, I'm not going to sell the product. This is really heart to heart. Thank you for doing it. Mr. Heko, I think you may have another question. Please feel free to, everybody, please raise your hands like the icon I have so that we can go in line and ask those questions. Please stay as long as you can, Jeremy, because it's very hard to get you on board. You're traveling so much. Today here in Colombo, tomorrow you may be in Hong Kong. I know you. So let's ask the questions. Ladies and gentlemen, please feel free to ask as much as you can, as much as you like, because he will do it. Now, the other person is, anyone like to ask? Yeah, Heiko is now raising the hand again. Sir, from Oslo, Norway. Shoot.
And these patches, when can we get them? Can I get them in when I go to Poland?
I'm not quite sure if the devices have made it officially to Poland yet. I'm going to check on that and I'll get back to you, Dr. Heiko. If they are not making it into Poland in the very near future, you can get them from International HQ, but we hope to have them available in all of our branches, including some in the US as well, very, very soon.
Thank you very much.
But for Mr. Heko, I think Mr. Mugi will push your unit. You like gold or silver, we will courier to you immediately, because you believe so much in scalar energy. And I think while going through the protocol, Mr. Mugi, think about the possibility, if I may suggest, to ship or to courier one. That's my opinion. Anyway, I don't want to go to admin, Mr. Mugi. I better stay that off. Okay, next question, please. From May Vincula. Ma'am, your turn now. From Philippines, Manila.
Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, I learned a while ago that our scalar energy is embedded on the material itself. Is there any expiration for that? How many years can we
that's a very good,
have that?
That is a very good question. I was reading some of in the meeting chat. I do see that question and I wanted to attend to it after the gentlemen are done. Now, you are ready for the answer? Once the energy is embedded through our process, I can't speak for anyone else, through our process and the ingredients that we use we use rare earth. It's not just stainless steel. That is why the watch is expensive. We use very special ingredients embedded into it that give it the ability to withstand high intensity when we are embedding the energy. And we run through several days using our 5th generation machines. The energy stays inside there forever. Forever. Okay. And we have a 99 years guarantee. After 99 years, you have to come back and we replace the product with you. Only you can claim it.
Wow, that's awesome.
In other words, this can be transferred to your next of kin, to your grandchildren.
Exactly.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, we cannot pass the classic to any
99 years, 99
Sure.
years later, the energy, if the watch mechanism fails, this still has energy. Okay,
Oh,
don't give this. Just put another mechanism inside and you're good to go. Like I said,
Wow.
99 years, you come back and we'll replace it with another watch.
Wow, okay.
So it's worth it.
Well, this is great. This is a very high marketing point.
It's just a joke.
I'm sure my son will love it because of this transformation. Okay, any questions, please feel free now to ask the questions as much as you can, as many as you can, because we promise you Jeremy will hold on the fort, and when he flies, we'll possibly can't catch him. Okay, you can also see that Mr. Jerry Wee is wearing some kind of bangle on his neck. I guarantee you that 100% is everything he wears and touches and you see on his body, it is Scalar energy. And I laughed about it when I met him last year, Chinese New Year, and I haven't seen him the last 9 months again. Amazing how time flies, Jerry. Good to see you again, man.
We have a
Thank you.
question from Mr.
Thank
Lam
you.
in the chat.
Okay.
Does it have to be worn on the wrist or just put in my pocket or handbag?
You know, as
Referring
long
to
as it comes
the watch.
as long as it come in contact with you, you really benefit. You're really getting energy. You know, if you, even if you don't want to wear the watch or the bangle, you just put into your pocket. As long as it's between your, you know, between the proximity of your body, it works.
Okay.
So Jeremy, the
Wonderful.
bangle and the watch have about the same amount of scalar energy, or they're different? Or it's better to wear both? One on left hand, one on right hand. No, just an opinion from me. A question to you, sir.
Okay.
Is it good to wear both, left and right?
Okay. Our hand. Do you see the hand?
Yep, I saw the finger. Is that the scalar energy too?
It flows through our body.
Okay.
And it comes up to our fingers. And this is where it makes a U-turn and go back down and goes up and turn around. It doesn't shoot through your finger, right? The blood. So when you have the product within you, it accelerates the circulation from here. And if you have the bangles and you have the watch, it helps. But even if you put it on your body without wearing it, it do helps. So what do you hold your phone with? With your hand. And don't you want to put a watch there too to protect you against the watch? Right.
Yeah. So you switch hands sometimes. So you must be double happiness. The watch and the bangle is called double happiness.
Even if you wear a watch on your left hand and you're holding a phone on your right, the benefits is really there. It's protecting your body. Overall, it's protecting your body. And if you put one of the shield on it, it reduces the EMF that is coming up from the phone that is harming your body.
Thank you.
It's not just the phone. I repeat, that's why the company sell by the set of 6, half a dozen. All right, you have 2 phones at least, you and your wife or your children. There'll be 3, 4 pieces. Then what about your laptop that you're using? What about your television? What about the microwave? What about the tablets? So a set of 6 is just nice for an individual. And I'm surprised that the company is selling at that price. It's like, wow, so low. Seriously, I'm like, wow. Then I have other clients who sell it very high, much higher. And Prife is, taking care of his organization. I'm glad for that.
Thank you, sir.
And another thing, let me tell you this. Several months ago, when me and the management, Dr. Jimmy and Dr. Stephen, we were talking about the watches, the quantity, and so on. After I completed the discussion, I got a call from Dr. Jimmy Lai, and he said, Jeremy, what else can we do to improve the watch? He's not satisfied with just a watch. I already given him a good watch. He said, what can be done? I said, well, I can increase the quality of the material, and then the casing we can use a sapphire crystal casing, which is scratch proof. All right. And he said, go for it. He wanted the best, to give the best. Instead of settling for that price, no, he said, no, go for it, Jeremy. Give me a better quality, upgrade it, upgrade the watch, upgrade the mechanism, upgrade even the glass cover and leather stripe. Well, we're not using a fake leather. This is genuine leather. So overall, it is a good quality watch. But I'm surprised to hear that it is. There are other watches selling at 44,000
US dollars.
Edwin Kula. Okay, how do I pronounce your name? Edwin Kula. All right.
Yeah.
44,000. Well, I don't own such a watch.
That's the cheapest.
That's the cheapest of the lowest end.
The line.
Mr. Jeremy, sorry, there's another question. Can I hand over the question to you now? Will the energy be transferred to anyone who is near the person? Unstoppable asks this question. I repeat, will the energy be transferred to anyone who's near me? Is there a distance that the scalar energy be felt by anyone who is beside in front or the back of the one who wears them? Interesting. You got it, sir?
Yes, I do. Yeah, the energy radiates from between the body too. How would I answer that question? The benefits are there, but it's very minor because it's not in contact with the product. All right. Just like when you walk into a room, and you see someone who's very lively, the positive energy, even without using scalar energy, there are certain people who emit some positive energy. Those are good energy too. And it can resonate and affect the whole room. Positive energy. I've seen a tea master, okay, or yogis from India. Their energy is so strong when they walk into a room. You can feel it. I can feel it without him wearing anything. Like you, Victor, when I see you, I got good energy. So how do you say it's all about vibration? It's all about vibration.
Thank you. In fact, someone requests, Jeremy, I know the watches
Right.
are in silver and gold. He talked about the bangle. Can you make the bangle in silver color too? Is the bangle in silver color, sir?
Yes, we have that version.
Okay, so to Mr. Joe
It's
Solano.
made, and yeah, it'll be shipped in, I think, by end of this month, I believe. That it comes in two tone. There's the all gold and then there's a silver.
Correct. For the watches and the bangles, ladies and gentlemen, superstars of Prife International, hold and behold, you will have it in bangle in gold and silver. The watches are gold and silver and transfer to the next of kin. May, I thank you. I love you for checking out the price of the watch. I didn't know there's such a brand that's 44,000 US dollars, and that's the lower end. It's true, ladies and gentlemen, if you buy some watches, it's ridiculous.
I don't know whether you come out clear.
No, we can see it.
I only have a picture
Yeah,
here.
that's a silver one.
All right, this
Guys,
is the silver.
Okay.
we have a couple people with their hands raised as well. Sure they
Yeah.
have some
Okay.
questions.
Bridget is now. Tell us where you're from, Bridget, and ask the question.
I'm from United Kingdom of Denmark.
Okay, Denmark. The badminton people are the champions.
Oh my God.
Sometimes, yes, we are. My question is, when you have a skeptic person, and they exist, a lot of them, will you demonstrate that it actually has the energy?
Skeptic person. And
Yeah, how do you demonstrate the
well,
energy?
it works. Even if he's skeptic, I've done the demonstration and the test with the products. 100% of the time it never fails me. But even then, skeptics will always be skeptics. So for me, I don't waste too much energy on people who are too skeptical.
Okay.
All right. But then again, like I said, in the industry of network marketing or in any other sales or whatsoever.
Yeah.
When you get too much resistance from somebody who is a skeptic, you just move on to the next one. That's all I say.
I know that. I know that part. I've been in networking for many years, and also in energy medicine. I used to work with also very advanced magnetic technology, and there we could do some testing. So I thought maybe we could do something similar here.
I believe we could. Well, I hope one day I will visit you guys in your country, and so I can share
you
more.
You are so welcome.
Maybe
Yes.
have a cup of coffee.
Yes.
I travel a lot. So if I happen to be in your country, well, yeah, I'll catch you up and say hello.
I'm close to the airport. I can pick you up. It takes me 12 minutes.
Airport from Denmark. Yeah. No, I'll use Uber. I wouldn't want to trouble you.
So Jeremy,
thank you, Bridget.
Do a short video of yourself on the demo and then share with our leaders.
Yes, actually, Mr. Jeremy, that would be great. If you could share like a short video of you like doing the demo, that'll be something we can share. But also, Bridget's question kind of ties along with a couple other questions that we've had in the chat that we haven't gotten to yet. Stephen asked if the energy that is embedded into the scalar energy products is forever. Is it possible to measure this energy with a kind of meter or measuring device? And
We okay.
go
Yeah,
ahead.
sorry. Sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You finish your
Okay.
question.
All right. So, and that also ties with Stephen's earlier question that if the energy is embedded, it will not, like, we know that it won't deplete over time, that the energy is forever, but will it like reduce in intensity in any way, in a measurable way?
No, the beauty of the product is it recharges by itself. As long as it come in contact with another form of energy, it recharges itself. So it's constantly recharging. It's like Earth. How can Earth run out of energy? Do you follow me?
Like the magnetic field, yes.
Yeah, magnetic field is all there. It's all been charges. So through our proprietary technology that we use, which is the 5th generation, we manage to embed it so deep into the product that it's stagnant. This is a static energy. When two conveying energy comes together, it neutralizes and it stays there. It just stays there on the product itself. Okay, resonating. The energy is constantly there, and the more you wear, the more it activates again.
Okay, that's good. The more you wear it. Okay. There's another question, sir, Jeremy. Is how to test if the watch or bangle scalar energy is working? These questions come from Joe Solano. How to test if the watch or the bangle scalar energy is working?
Okay, one of the most popular and common is that we do the strength test, the flexibility test, and the balance test before and after, with the watch and without the watch. You can't deny that. And even the skeptic will know the difference, the benefits that it gives.
Someone
Understood.
also asked, Stephen, to everyone, can we also have a metal strap for the watch instead of a leather strap, sir?
Which strap?
Can we have a metal strap instead of a leather strap for the watch? You know, some people don't like leather.
Okay.
They want it to be flashy.
Okay. Very good question. But such decisions lies with the management, not me. I am a technology provider and a product consultant. So whatever their preference,
But
like just now you mentioned a watch for children too. So again, it is up to the management. It can be done if the management agreed to it. So the right person to is the BODs.
In my opinion, let's not touch the children now at the moment, because don't take such expensive watches to school. But I would now talk about if the watches are in metal strapped, then can the scalar energy be transferred onto the metal too, or will it be too much, Mr. Jeremy?
Again, sorry, repeat the question.
If it's the metal strapped, can scalar energy be transferred onto the metal strap? Be silver or gold metal strap? I mean, gold plated or silver plated?
Yeah, of course it can. We don't use pure gold. Okay, what we do is called IP gold. IP gold means the top layer, we put a coat of gold on it.
That goes down to a lot of costing, which I think is pointless to hold stock, because for networking, we cannot be holding too much stocks. Yeah, it's too expensive.
If you're using a metal stripe with the ingredients that we put in the rare earth. Okay, if you know how much rare earth costs, that is one of our trade formula. That will drive up the cost, so it won't be.
Let's not go there. So, Jeremy, there's another question here for you from Saraswati Melva. He said, or she says that I'm using the pendant. Is it necessary for me to use the watch?
We don't have a not scalar energy pendant.
Maybe she's talking about the bangle. Maybe she's using the bangle.
No, not necessary. As long as you use any product, it's up to you. A bangle and the watch has the same effect, the same benefits. I would not say that the watch give you much more benefits. It's just that the watch costs a lot more to produce. At the same time, of course, the mechanism. Now, again, I repeat, when I proposed to the company the watch, Dr. Stephen Lai said he want the best mechanism available. So I searched around. I really searched around, and I came back to him and said, "This is the price. Are you sure?" He said, "Yeah, go for it." He don't even blink. So I'm like,
Wow.
okay, this guy.
Yeah, we have quality
He won the
bosses.
best.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
another questions, Jeremy, hold your horses. This is from Kiro Kumaruguru. He says, I see that the watch comes in leather. Does it come in genuine leather? Can you share the
Oh, yeah.
specs of the watch? Sorry, let me finish this question. Can you also share the specs of the watch in details? Some watch lovers would like to know the specs. I don't know whether it's able to do that. Question from Kira Kumaga. Are you okay with that question, Mr. Jeremy?
Okay. Be more specific so that I know how to attend to which question. Now, okay, this is leather, all right? And on it, you can see the Prife logo is embedded onto the, okay, it's stamped onto it. Then, as I was saying, the part that is scalar energized is the casing. This is the casing, which we have a Prife logo again embedded. The casing, the butterfly lock, this is the lock from the back end, and the back cover. Now, these are the three pieces that we embed our scalar energy into the watch, whereby the mechanism, this is an automatic watch. You do not need battery. As long as you wear it, it moves. And if you leave it alone, like for more than 10, 12 hours, the movement will stop. The moment you pick it up, it will start again. Then you might have to adjust a bit of the time for the accurate time.
Okay, thank you, sir. Shall I continue with the next question, sir?
Yes, please.
This question from Heiko Sentiment again. He asks, and I'd like to repeat that, is there another test / demo than blood test? I don't quite understand the question, but he says, is there another test or is there another demo other than the blood test? At 4:54 p.m. by Heiko Sentiment. Look at the questions, Sir Jeremy.
Yes, I can see that. Is there another test demo than blood test?
The one I meant, the one you demonstrated with the dark field microscopy. Is there another possibility to demonstrate that it works?
Yeah, we have multiple demonstrations, but now that we are doing a Zoom, perhaps I will work with Mookie here, amazing chap. Okay, we will do a video. All right, we'll do a video. Then that way, you can pick up a lot more from there.
Thank you, sir.
Great
This
idea.
is really
Thanks.
what all are about, and it's going to duplicate at best. In fact, I would just have a idea for Bridget. Talk about skeptics, because our relatives and friends, they are the worst skeptics for me. I'd rather meet my prospect, the people I don't know. They are not so skeptical. It's my family who are skeptical. So to talk to skeptics and all that, I say, please. I mean, in all due respect, you are being my brother-in-law. Yeah, you don't have to buy this watch, but I'm just talking to my sister-in-law. So let me just talk with her. But just for information, I have all this information for you. Please read it yourself. That's why I don't even want to challenge them. You know why? Because skeptics, if you challenge them, you lose a friend. I maintain them, respect them, talk to them privately, one-to-one, without everybody there around, so that he wants face. Some of the skeptics, they want face. Then talk to him. He may just likes it and be your friend. Tell him I agree with you. In fact, I asked my brother-in-law, who is, of course, financially very well, can you tell me what is in your mind that's bugging you, Ask him to tell me. Okay, anyway, there are no complete answers to skeptics. We live it. We spend more time with people who likes us, not with people who scout at us. Okay, next question. Any more? Perhaps I would like to highlight, if we can entertain 3 more questions, so that Mr. Jeremy have tons of things to do here. I know his time, but I like anyone, Teresa, Wilma, Harriman, anyone. Can we all switch on the camera for a while, so that we can take a
Miss
group photograph?
Saraswati has a question, I believe, Coach.
Excuse me, Mr. Jeremy. I was
Yes,
mentioning about this pendant just now. I was mentioning about this pendant. Is
I can see. Can you
useful?
bring?
Can I
Oh,
see?
okay. You mean the
Can you
ion
bring it
shield
closer to
pendant?
the?
Yeah.
Yes,
And
okay. Maybe I can handle this question, Mr. Jeremy.
all right.
The ion spec pendant is not a scalar energy pendant. It is a product that puts out a very high amount of negative ions in that comes in front of your nose in order to act like a digital mask. And the high amount of negative ions is what people wear the ion shield for,
Iron
and
shield.
that is not related to the energy products.
It's not
There
scalar.
are energy pendants out there. We are not taking, there are scalar energy pendants out there. We are not taking any of those in because we have a pendant that all of us in Prife wear already. So our scalar energy products at the moment are the bangle and the watch.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So even though you're wearing the Ion Shield pendant, we do recommend that you also get either the watch or the bangle in order for you to have scalar energy as well.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank
Ladies and
you.
gentlemen, to all the guests who are now listening, I would like to request you for you to switch on your video or your camera. So we take a photograph, Mr. Jeremy Louis, so that he knows where you're from. And once he knows that where you're from, and then you are doing well with Scalar Energy, he may visit you. Jeremy travels the world very widely, and I know him. Today he'll be here, tomorrow in Hong Kong, next week he'll be in Singapore, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to take a photograph, if I may, Sir Mugi. You can also take one from yourself. I will
Actually,
take
before
one.
we
I'm
go
going to.
into the photographs and start wrapping up this call, I just want to
Yes,
ask
yes,
everyone, do we have anyone else with any questions? If not, we
yes.
can start to end this call already. Miss Dawn, I see that you're unmuted. Do you have a question? Anyone else with a question? Now is your final opportunity.
Then you are there. Good. Those which did not switch on the camera, I will respect you, and we no question asked. I'm going to count 10 backwards. Of course, question one or two can still be entertained. Blair, Ada, so nice of you to switch on the camera. Now I'm going to take this. I'm going to send this photograph to Mr. Mugi, and everybody smile. I say 3, 2, 1. You're on Zoom camera. So there's a next one. I'm going to shoot to the next one. They are altogether 3 pages in total. This is second of 3. Can I say 3, 2, 1? And I'm going to the last page now. Ladies and gentlemen, superstars of Prife International, thank you for being part of us. And you're the last chapter. I'm going to count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, because a lot of cameras are still switched off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, on. Okay, I'll send all these 3 photographs to Sir Mugi. He has been doing an excellent job, and because of his 101 concept of Prife 101, we have such classes every week. Next week, the speaker will again be Mr. Nathan. I believe it is so. And so if there are any questions, please raise your hands. Otherwise, you have a great evening here, Malaysian time. It's about 5:08 p.m. I'm not sure what is the time now, Heko, in Oslo, Norway. Is it morning or night?
It's morning, 10 o'clock.
Wow, 10 o'clock in Norway. What's the time in Denmark, Birgit?
It's the same.
Oh, okay, good. So I'm not going to ask the rest because it takes too much time. It has been a pleasure on behalf of Mr. Mugi, our chief coach. It's wonderful working with Mugi because he doesn't have a time constraint, And Sir Jeremy, there's no many staff who works as hard as Coach Mugi. Do you know that? So, ladies and gentlemen, we're all very blessed to have Coach Mugi on board with us. He is a gentleman with a lot of heart of gold. He will answer anything, especially on the marketing plan. Okay, and of course, products is also expert. If there's nothing contribution or anything, I, as a chief training coach, would like to thank you for coming. My name is Victor Vincent Wong, a very good friend of Jeremy. I know him for a couple of years now since the Fusion Excel time, but it's very hard to catch up with him because I don't know where I see, but I'll keep in touch on WhatsApp. And to everyone who is here this evening, the 85 of us at the peak, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Keep sharing their Scalar energy because this Scalar energy is going to help us to be healthier so that our ears will listen better, our body will feel more energized, and your friends will love this product because we are energizing them, we are protecting them from all the negative energy. With that in mind, if there's Mugi, anything else from you? If not, I want to say thank you, bye-bye, and all of you have been great people. Looking forward to see you next week on Monday. Bring more friends. Ta-ta and bye-bye. Sir Jeremy, thank you, sir. Hats
Thank
off
you.
to
Goodbye,
you, sir.
Thank you
everybody.
for-
We'll
Thank you,
meet
everyone.
again
Thank you,
next week.
everybody.
Thank
you.
you.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Thank you
you.
all.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Thank
Bye
you, Molly.
bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sea streams
Thank you.
of green, red roses